Talking about Joe Hart, I think he played very, very well the other day. He had a very good performance. I told the last week that we trust a lot of him. I will see who starts in the 11 next Sunday. We save a lot of time. Ask questions. Now start. Yes.
On a serious note on that though,
no, I'm serious also.
It's giving you a lot to think about.
All the players give me a lot of things, and that's my job. And when they are in a good performance, for me it's very easy. Not difficult, it's easy.
Okay, shall we start the rest with the injury situation?
The injuries, well, Vincent Kompany is fit. Maybe he's not ready to play next Sunday, but next week I think we will be without any problems. And Jovetic and Silva, I think that they will be fit the week that we play against Bayern Munich. Nastasic has more time to be recover. I think 3 weeks more. Richard came back.
Yeah.
Nothing. No one else.
Rodwell.
Rodwell is fit. Rodwell can play this Sunday.
So in terms of having qualified and everything, are you thinking that you're gaining a lot of confidence that the teams that are left in the competition will be worried about the possibility of facing Manchester City in the next round?
Well, of course, it was very important to qualify. It was very important after we play against here CSK of Moscow that we are already in the next stage. We have now 2 months to think just in Premier League, so we'll see in February after the draw that we have in December, which is the next team we must play against in Champions League. But I think that December is a very difficult month here in Premier League, and that all our mind will be in this competition.
So the Premier League takes priority now. It's your number one concern.
Yes, of course. We don't have nothing to do more. We know that we have we have another game with Bayern Munich, but we will try to win there. I think it's important to have a revenge for what they did here. But we know also it's difficult to be at the first position of the group. That is an important thing, but not the most important.
Is the only concern for you at the moment the number of goals that you sometimes concede?
Yes, the last game here at home in Premier League, both teams they scored us 2 goals. I think it's too much, especially the last game, Pilsen, that they had not only they scored 2 goals, they had more chances. But we are working every day in that sense, and I suppose that we will continue in the same way that we did against Tottenham. That's a very strong team with important players in attacking. They didn't have no chances.
You are scoring a lot of goals at the moment. Sergio Aguero in particular has been fantastic. Do you think he's maybe the best in the Premier League at the moment?
Well, I said last week that after Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, he was the best one. Both of them are not playing in Premier League, so.
So he is? You think
of course.
Swansea have only managed 1 win in 7 games in recent weeks. Will you expect the same level of effort from your players as you saw against Spurs last week? I
expect not the same effort, but I expect the same team. We try to have the same names. We have the same men. That's very important because I think that the way we play against Tottenham is the way that this team must play, especially the second half. Maybe we are not going to score always 7 goals, but in the way we play, not only in scoring, but defending and pressing and with spirit, is the team I want to see every Sunday.
Just finally, your opposing team, if you like, Manchester United, have a player, Ryan Giggs, who's turned 40 years old today, and he's still playing very, very well. How good a player do you think he is, and are you surprised that someone can carry on playing at this level at that sort of age?
Well, a surprise, of course, because it's not easy to play till 40 years old in such important team as Manchester United. I played with Villarreal twice against Manchester United in Champions League in 2005, 2006, where Ryan was a very, very important player, and I think he continues in the same level. So he must be. I don't know him very much, but I think he must be a very intelligent player, a very professional player. So I think it's very important, an example for young players that are just starting their careers.
Manuel, Swansea missing Michu and Wilfred Bonney there, 2 main centre forward for the game this weekend. How much easier does that make the task for you going into this game?
No, I don't think it will be easy. I think the match is very important for them, but we also have players injured. I also think that Swansea is a very strong team. They play really very well. If I'm not making a mistake, I think that after Manchester City is the second team that has more possession of the ball in the Premier League. So as I just said, we must play a very good game if we want to win here at home, and not because we won Tottenham, we are going to win easy Swansea.
You mentioned that possession stat there. Swansea are obviously mid-table. What does that say about the depth of quality in the Premier League and the experience you've had against some of the teams in the lower reaches of the table so far this season, with it being your first year in the Premier League?
Pardon, I don't understand the question.
The depth of quality, what does it say about the depth of quality in the league that a team like Swansea, who are mid-table, have a second in the possession stats, and obviously the games that you've played this season against teams in the lower reaches of the table, how much have you learned there and seen there about the quality in English football?
No, I think the English football is a different football. There are a lot of teams that doesn't worry about the possession of the ball. They have a direct football, and maybe the last year some teams are changing a little bit, not too much, but some teams are changing. So that's not the most important thing here in England.
Do you think your home form so far in the Premier League is sustainable to win all the matches and score 26 goals already this season?
For me, the most important thing is to win the next match. Next is Swansea. We are trying to win. If we win 1-0, perfect. If we can score 8 goals, also perfect. We are going to try always to be an attacking team, but always a balanced team. So if we continue the same way, I think the fans and all of us, we are going to be very happy.
You've been very successful going forward, and obviously scored a lot of goals recently. And you've been able to pick more or less the same players most weeks. In defence, you've had more problems through injury and suspension. Do you think that's the reason why some of the goals that you've considered happened, because of the changes you had to make?
Yes, I think so. One of the reasons must be we have made a lot of change every week, especially in central back. I think also the individual performance in defence is very, very important. Maybe if you play in attacking, if a player is not so well, it isn't so important for the team. But a goalkeeper, a central back that has one mistake in a game, maybe the other team will score a goal. So the position is different, and of course, a lot of injury we have is one of the causes.